welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you saw by the title, it is my Sunday routine while in the middle of finals at university. So if you don't know, I am currently doing my master's degree in physical therapy. So it's a very intensive program. There's a lot of work, and especially right now at the end of the semester, it is pretty overwhelming, especially the week coming up. So today is Sunday. And this week coming up is definitely my hardest in terms of exams and assignments due and all of that fun stuff. So I thought that today I would just film a little video to show you guys how I try to still have a balanced day where I'm being super productive, I'm getting a lot done, I'm feeling confident with my studying, but I'm also taking care of myself and making sure that I'm in a good mindset and in a good headspace to get through these next 2 weeks that are going to be really, really challenging. So whether you're a student or not, I hope that this can be helpful. I hope that it'll just, help you guys get in a better mindset. And I mean, whether it's because you're in finals or because you have a busy work week or whatever the reason is that you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or you might just need a nice, relaxing, but productive Sunday routine, I hope this video helps you out with that. So first things first, like you would have saw, this is personal preference, but a big way for me on the weekend to be productive, but also feel like I'm taking it slow and having some alone me time where I focus on the things that make me feel better, is by getting up really early. So I got up at 6 today, and for some people that might sound ridiculous, and that's completely fine. Maybe for you, sleeping in on Sunday before you have a big day, maybe that helps you and makes you feel more rested and makes you feel more ready to take on the day. But I prefer getting up earlier than I need to, so that the first hour and a half of my morning is all mine and I can just relax and take it easy and not wake up and be kind of already rushed to get things started. So, like I said, I got up at 6, and then as you saw, I made my greens for the morning, and then I sat down, did a little brain dump / to-do list. I just wanted to get things out of my head onto paper so that I kind of didn't have to stress about the things that I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget today. So I just put them on a piece of paper. I know they're there for me ready when I'm in a place to start working for the day. And then after that, I made myself a coffee. And then honestly, I just sat down, and for the last hour, I've been watching YouTube videos. I've just been chilling, saw the sunrise. So I like starting my mornings really, really slow. It puts me in a much better headspace to then really get to work afterwards. So now it is 7:41, and I'm about to get started for the day on my little list of to-dos. And as you're gonna see through this video, the way that I like to deal with days that are like really busy and I have a lot to do, but I still don't want to get like overworked, overwhelmed. I still want this to be Sunday, because at the end of the day, if I exhaust myself today, then I'm just gonna start what's already supposed to be a rough week from a place of just feeling burnt out and overwhelmed, and that's gonna make my week even harder. So I want, at the end of today, to feel ready for my exams, to feel like I really moved forward in my studying, but to also feel like I'm rested and I took care of myself and I'm really ready to tackle my week. So the way that I usually tend to do that is that I'll kind of batch things during the day that alternate between working and doing something that's gonna make me feel good for the rest of the week. So for example, a few things that I know I'm gonna have to do today. Number one, and that's probably the first thing that I'm gonna do right now, is do a little bit of a cleanup, tidy up of the apartment. Obviously nothing intensive. I'm not gonna spend 2 hours cleaning my apartment, but setting up my space a little bit so that it's clean and tidy, that's gonna help me feel better. Your environment is really, really important to how you're gonna feel internally. So that's gonna be the first thing. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna have a little batch of studying. Then after that, I'm gonna do something else that feels more like self-care / prep for the week. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of studying. So I'm gonna keep alternating like that so that I'm not sitting at my desk in front of the computer for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours straight, because not only does that feel exhausting at the end of the day, but I also know it's not gonna be as productive. Like by hour 6 or 7 of me staring at my computer, reading notes and learning stuff, it's just not gonna penetrate my brain as well. So that's what you're gonna see today. I'm gonna run you through a bunch of those little things that I do to feel good, productive, and yet still like zen and just feel like I'm taking care of myself through the craziness of the season. So now that that is done, I think it's only 8:20, so not too bad. That took me 40 minutes. But now, like, I tidied some stuff away, I put away some laundry, I vacuumed. So now those are all stresses that I'm not gonna have during the week. You know, those are things that I would have thought about during the week and felt bad if I didn't manage to do. And the more cluttered that my space got and the more things that piled on, the less good I would have felt. So I'm really happy that I got that done. And like I said, it's not even 7:30. So now I'm gonna sit down and do my first like burst of studying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an alarm for an hour and a half on my phone and then put my phone away, not touch it, have no other distractions, just sit down, study for an hour and a half, and then I'm going to move on to my second little activity of the day that's gonna make me feel better about my life in general during this time. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I didn't end up making it the full hour and a half. It's been 1 hour, but I'm getting too hungry. So I'm about to make breakfast instead. I'm gonna make my usual oatmeal. And then with that, I'm also going to make myself a second coffee. And then I'm gonna sit down with my breakfast and my coffee and do 1 more hour while I'm eating and drinking my coffee and, you know, taking it easy. I'm going to keep reading, keep studying a little bit for 1 more hour. And then what I'm actually gonna do, I think, is go do a short workout. So I think it's just gonna be like 30 minutes, but I really think that that is gonna be beneficial for me. And once again, it is so individual to what you guys enjoy doing, what makes you feel good. For you, that could be going for a walk, it could be doing some yoga, it could be doing some stretching, it could be none of that, and that could also be fine. The goal of this is really to do something that makes you feel better. And also, I worked out yesterday and I'm gonna work out today, even though they're not my usual like hour-long workouts. At least moving over the weekend takes kind of that internal pressure that I feel to make sure that I get my workouts in during the week. So this way, if during the week I don't work out as often because I do get too busy or too overwhelmed or too tired or whatever it may be, then at least I know that when I had the chance, I did it. And today, honestly, like I'm already decently ahead in my studying, so I feel good about taking an hour to work out, shower, and then get right back into it. So now it's 9:45. So I'm gonna make breakfast and have my coffee and study until about 10:45, give myself some time to digest. And then I'm gonna go and do a quick workout. Not gonna be anything too heavy, not gonna be anything too crazy. I'm probably just gonna pick 6 exercises, do 2 trisets, and just get a little bit of movement, you know? And then I'm gonna come back and feel more rejuvenated for the second half of my day. It's now just after 1 p.m. and so I worked out, got back in my cozy outfit, and then I sat down and studied for quite a little bit more. I'm honestly feeling pretty good about what I've gotten done so far today. So in terms of my little self-care day, so I tidied up my space, my environment, which was really important to me. Then after that, I got in a little bit of physical movement, which was also really important to me. Now what I'm going to do is prep a little bit of food for the week. I don't have a lot to do, thankfully, because I already prepped some chicken yesterday, so I have a bunch made. I am probably going to make a little bit of rice so that I have some rice in the fridge. And then I'm also going to just oven bake a few vegetables, just pop some frozen veggies on a tray, put that in the oven. So that way, this also is going to help me a lot throughout the week, knowing that I'm still gonna fuel my body, nourish my body without having to put a lot of effort or a lot of thought into it. I'm just gonna have to open the fridge, put some things into a Tupperware and be able to take it with me. Or even if I'm at home, not having to take time to think about what I'm gonna eat and cook is also gonna save me time, and it's just gonna give me peace of mind. So that's the next step of my little self-care routine. And then the last step today of my self-care before starting this crazy week of school is that I'm going to do a little bit of skincare. So I just recently got a face steamer that I haven't even tried yet. So I'm gonna attempt that today. After I put the food in, I'm going to do that. So I'm gonna put the steamer on, and then I have one of those like vacuum pore cleansers. I'm gonna clean my pores a little bit, put a face mask on, and then that's pretty much going to conclude my like morning / afternoon of self-care while still being productive and preparing for my finals. So I'm gonna show you guys all of that. And then after that, for the rest of the afternoon, I will study. Once I'm done with all my skincare, I'm gonna sit back down and continue studying for just a few more hours. And then after that, I have my boyfriend's parents coming over for dinner. So that'll kind of end my day nicely, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. I'm not gonna study past dinner because I want just to go to bed with a clear mind. And then tomorrow and for the rest of the week, once again, I'm probably gonna get up earlier than I have a nice little morning routine, and just get some extra studying in. So let's prep veggies, do some skincare, and then get back to it. Okay, so this is the one that I got, the Avo. Anyways, I got it from Amazon, so it was quite a bit more affordable than like the Vanity Planet one, which is the one I was looking at initially. But this was like less than half the price, so I thought I would give it a try first. I mean, it's a steamer. Like, can it really be that much better or that much worse? I don't know. So we are about to find out, I guess. Can't freaking open it. I'll be right back. Well, it's cute, so that's a nice bonus. It's got this pink and it's pretty. I think this is one of those headbands. This is so cute. I don't know how much this is actually gonna keep my hair from getting wet, but I'm gonna try it on because it's very, very cute. So, as you saw before doing this, I read that it's important to make sure that your skin is as clean as possible, so I washed my face. And then I think I just have to fill this up with water and then let it do its thing. So that's my alarm. We're gonna give it a try. Okay, I look like I'm either a newborn baby or a chihuahua. Like, I don't think this is gonna do much to protect my hair, but we're about to find out. I think this is very funny. So anyways, I just filled the steamer with water and we're about to turn it on and see what happens. Okay, that was step one. Well, first of all, I have to say it is so relaxing. Like, I am already, just for that reason, I am a big, big fan. Very, very calming. So up next, I have this like, you know, that like pore suction thingy that you see everywhere. So I already disinfected the tip earlier today, so just make sure that this is always clean when you use it. Still figuring out how to use this, to be honest. I feel like there's like apparently you have to really not stay in the same area for too long, so you want to kind of just move it, but it's hard to move. I would say the suction is too strong. I don't know how to, I don't know what the, maybe I tried just the vibrate. No, vibrate doesn't do anything. That is it. I really don't want to overdo this because I feel like it's pretty aggressive. There is a lot of junk in here though. I'm not going to show it to you, but there's definitely some stuff going on here. So I'm going to clean this, and then the last step is going to be putting a hydrating face mask on. So this is the mask that I'm going to put on. It's Wen. So I got these from Costco, but they have them on Amazon also. So I'll try to link everything that I use and everything that I mentioned below if you guys want to give them a try. I've used these before and I actually really like them. Like in terms of hydration, I think these are really good. Every time afterwards my skin is glowing and it feels really good. And they're not crazy expensive compared to some other sheet masks. So this is the last step of my skincare for today. Like I said, loved the steamer. I'm still unsure about the pore thing. Like the amount of stuff that ends up in there is pretty insane. So on one end I'm like, I guess it must be doing good if it's taking all of that out of my pores. But on the other side, it feels aggressive. So I will update you guys in my next video on how I'm liking it after giving it a couple tries. It's definitely not something that I would do more than once a week though, I think, just because it does feel pretty aggressive. All right. These are always so big for my face. I don't know whose face is this big. Anyways, I'm not gonna terrify you guys. You don't need to see me like this. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, so I just took the mask off, put some moisturizer on, and my skin feels amazing. It's so soft, feels so clean, so I'm really glad that I did that. So far, a really big fan of the steamer. Like I said, everything's going to be linked below if you're curious and you want to try it yourself. But that's going to be where I end the video for today. I'm just going to continue to study a little bit for the afternoon, so it's pretty boring for you guys to watch. And then, like I said, I'm having dinner with some family, and I'm going to relax in the evening so I can start fresh tomorrow. Hope this video inspired you to also manage your stress a little bit and just be aware of how many things you're putting on your plate and how you're taking care of yourself during those times where you do have a lot going on. So that's what this video was for. It definitely helped me a little bit, make sure that I took some time for myself, and I hope that it also helps you. As always, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe so you never miss a video. I will see you guys soon. Bye.